This is the valve pen. These are also valve pens. I was aware of this product for a long time, but while attending Wicked Big Meet, I encountered it in person, and thanks to a modest event discount, I decided to buy one. This is a review of their entry-level product, no sponsorship, no commissions. The link to their homepage in the video description is for your convenience only. This isn't even a business expense since I bought it for personal use and didn't even think of doing a review of it at the time. First off, what are we looking at? This is a pen and cap combination that is designed to represent an engine valve, a vital component in practically every piston-based engine on the planet. These pens are made of stainless steel, which is part of why the finish is as nice as it is. It comes in a box that is nice enough to keep and uses Parker-style refills. Having incredibly limited pen knowledge, all that means to me is that you can buy refills after the ink runs out. I suspect that also means that if someone is familiar with how those refills write, they will sort of know what to expect when writing with one of these. From what I've read, you can also use a Pilot G2 refill if you remove some of the internal parts, and they sell a Space Pen refill. The ink unit came pre-installed in mine, and in the box there was also a foam insert to protect everything, a QR code that takes you to their website homepage, and a sticker with their logo on it. I'll put some of the dimensions I gathered from my example on screen now so I don't spend half of the video dropping numbers. To disassemble the pen, both ends are threaded so you can just grip one side and twist like you're removing a bolt, and it will come apart. Be aware that there's a spring in there. I'm sure it's easy to lose and it can surprise you if you're not ready for it. The writing experience is quite nice. It has some weight to it, but it's a reasonable amount. When holding the sealed product box, most of the weight you feel is the base. This keeps it from moving around too much when you're trying to put the pen back in the display position. My two complaints with this pen would only be nitpicking if this was a much cheaper product. My first issue is the gap present between the writing tip and the base that it gets inserted into. Now, I know tolerances have trade-offs, and I'm not expecting one of those practically perfect fits you see machine shops do sometimes to show off their abilities, but there is a subtle bit of wiggle room in my example. It's there when I push a little and when I push a lot. However, it also doesn't wiggle when I tap the base only. If I bump the table or desk that it's on hard enough, it can be seen. That tiny flaw is not a deal breaker by any means. My second issue was a slight blemish on the base, a dent that appears to have occurred before the branding was applied. But maybe that branding is so durable that not even a dent removed it. Since this pen is going to sit on my desk, that surface is going to be out of sight most of the time, so again, not a deal breaker on this one. It might have been if I got one of their higher end ones, but the entire finish I see when it's sitting on my desk ready to be used, it's flawless. Well, right after I wrote that, I found this weird little spot that shows up in the right light, but frankly, all three of these issues could be unique to my pen, and that final blemish I noticed would be covered up on a painted or coated version. Now, those flaws are only being pointed out because this is a review. If I say this is perfect in every way and someone goes and buys some on that premise, they might be upset. However, I have no buyer's remorse with this product and legitimately keep it on my home office desk where I edit videos and run my business. I don't actually use a pen that often, but this thing makes me wish that I did. This is a very small manufacturing business, and I wouldn't be surprised that if you're watching this after 2024, someone involved hasn't already seen this review and figured out how to fix these issues. The positives are definitely worth pointing out too. The keeper grooves do an excellent job of hiding the point where the end comes off, and the threads are machined nicely, making it both easy to take apart and not likely to work itself apart from use or vibration. The base gets all of the shaping right, with the valve seat angle being about 45 degrees, and the rest of the head keeping with what you expect to see from a valve. The stem and base diameter come together exceptionally well. So well, in fact, that I bet they could have made that seam disappear if they weren't beveling the edge for comfort and safety concerns, and that previously discussed fitment gap between the pen and the base was reduced a little bit. The only part that blatantly ignores the typical valve design is the portion that faces down with the branding. But going with a more realistic approach there would have made everything easier to tip over. Speaking of that, you can push it over about 45 degrees before it falls over instead of returning to an upright position. So, who is this for? I think this makes a great gift for someone that is into engines, and if you're looking at this product for that reason, the silver one I have looks the most like the real thing, but the various designs don't detract from what it is. In fact, the ones that have some color on them are less likely to get lost in a pile of parts in an auto shop, but if you're buying it for someone that is a stickler for realism, the bare metal one like mine is the way to go. Well, that, and they appear to occasionally produce pens out of actual race engine valves. If I recall correctly, the one they had on display where I bought mine was out of a dragster engine, and they offer them to their mailing list first. Pardon the audio change here, it has been about 2 years since this review was written and recorded. In those 2 years, everything still stands. I'm still happy with my purchase, the base design hasn't worn out, and most of the footage you've been watching is recorded the month I uploaded this too. Thanks for watching all the way to the end, and if you know of any other niche automotive items like this, let me know about them in the comment section. Thanks for watching Cars Simplified.